And hello, hello. How is everybody? That gonna work? Maybe if I turn on game capture, that might help. Yay, that works. Now, does this want to work? That's the question. Maybe. Connections, plugin streaming, there we go. Yes. Yay, it does want to work. I'm leaving Clark and Bosch for you. How are you, big brother? I'm in school, unfortunately, but then I have empty space, so I'm yours in the mess. Why, thank you, Kiki, and I hope school is going well for you. I hope my mic does not sound too bad. Oh, where is my follower goal? I would like to can how do I move this? Order, move to top. There we go. No, do I have to move it? Do I have to unlock that? Yeah, I have to unlock that. There we go. Then once I do that, that's all better. Wonderful. Everything looks good. Maybe you can be a bit louder. Turn me up a little bit. Okay. I'm nearly in the red, so I'll just turn myself up just a smidgen. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. I'm not sure how loud the simulator is going to be. Let's get to work then. Batteries on. External power. Crew supply. ADR used. Them on, them lights on so people know we're in here. Turn up those lights a little. There we go. But yes, need to go now. See you soon. See you soon, Kiki. Let's get tuned in on Edinburgh ground 121.755. FNBC, Atsu. We want Phoenix. Tap to import flight plan. Yes. What is smoke detection fault? Oh, why are you faulting? You're on. You're on. You shouldn't be faulting. Never mind, you're good. Okie dokie. That's my flight plan. Let's go to init request. Let's check what ATIS is at Edinburgh. Information Charlie is current. Information Charlie is current. What level are we going to? 370. 370. Information Charlie. Runway 24 is in use. Transition level is flight level 80. Uh, QNH is 0, 9 and 9 are 4. Null proceed or information Charlie. and advise aircraft type on first contact. Okie dokie, I can do that. Let's get these set. 994. Fault nav, discriminatory. Yes, that is associated because I am fiddling with things. That's very bright. Turn that down. Get that down. There we go. Righty ho. Let's get some charts ready. We want chart Fox. EGPH for Edinburgh. General aerodrome chart. Yes. Parking chart, because, yeah, why not? And Sid, we're doing the grist. Sid, there we go. We're at gate 9. Okie dokie. Let's get into this then, shall we? Good morning, Edinburgh Ground. Easy 19 Victor Hotel, requesting clearance to Bergen, type A320. We have Charlie. Stand 9, easy 19 Victor Hotel. Clear to Bergen as file, Grice 3 Charlie departure, runway 24, squawk 7655, easy 19 Victor Hotel. Gotta love VATSIM. 7655. Yeah, alright, auto on. We are squawking mode Charlie. We are flight number. Where's E? EZ. Oh, Echo Zulu Yankee. 19 Victor Hotel. Cost index, I believe, is 12 for today's flight. 12, and we're cruising at 370. Wind request, clear AC flight plan, company message, AOC, received messages, load sheet, accept. Okay, that is accepted. That is good. We can go in it. We should start boarding. Actually, I forgot about that little thing. Mass and load aircraft. We will do a fast load tonight. There we go. 7 minutes. Flight plan. We are doing Edinburgh departure 24. Oh, runway 24. Grice 3 departure. Insert. It did not give us a initial altitude. Must be stayed on chart. Okay, we are doing Grice departure. Grice 3 Charlie departure. 6,000. Initial climb 6,000. Okie dokie. 6,000 on that. Constraints for the departure. RS line 3 minutes, seatbelts, no smoking, parking brake. That is all good. Throttles idle. That we can upgrade. Up the integrated lighting, lock the door. Rudder trim set to neutral. Hang on 1 second. Checklist obtained. Okay. Oxygen tested. Check. Nav transfer in the slowly. Normal auto. Window heat is on by autumn. Oh, I know there's a wrong checklist. Hang on. There we go. Airbus checklist. Gear pin and covers removed. Fuel quantity kilograms. We are currently loading that. Seatbelts on. Ideas. Thank you for the luck, lucky boy. Ideas. Nav. Yep. Barra ref both. 0994, 0994. Parking brake is, well, that's before start, so yes, we do not need to cover that just yet. Wonderful. Anything else in here? Not that I know. Wait, well, we can load secondary flight plan. Secondary flight plan is where is EG Echo Golf Papa Hotel? Why can I not do that? Hang on. Secondary flight plan. Copy active, but we'll do this. I never remember how to do it. Secondary flight plan. We don't want to enable our alternate. We want to. Forget it. I can't be bothered. There we go. There we go. That's all good. To Niner and climbing. What is that traffic? Bit cloudy over here at Edinburgh. Dokie, we can get GSX connected. Prepare for bushback and departure, because then that will mean that's all good. Yeah, cool. Do, 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 do. Okay, so ADs are aligned. Flight plan. Get rid of that. Coolio. Okie dokie, so that is boarding. Fuel is all good. We need to get the APU running. APU on. Wait a moment. APU start. There we go. I can also listen to that. Julio. Plus 1800, eh? There's some traffic coming in. We would want nose left. Eh, there you go. Get on the inside view. There we go. Aircraft is loaded. Cool. Send to the McDo. Cool. That's sent to the McDo. Departure per. Sync load sheet. Sync weather. Calculate. Send to the McDo because that's just easy. 2 down. APU available. APU bleed. External power off. fuel pumps can come on. We can go to here, Phoenix, ground services, that and that off. There we go. Time to request pushback clearance. Easy 190 Victor Hotel requesting pushback clearance. Face east, pushback bird, easy 190 Victor Hotel. East, eh? East. Oh, goodness me. Let's bring up text to tell which way that is. That's to the way I selected. Coolio. Well, in that case, let's get crank. It is the third, so we'll start the odd engine first. Hello, Christiana. How are you today? Welcome in. Yeah, not going too bad. Just stop pushing now. Yeah, go for it. Oh, Ryanair just landed. Where did they come from? Hang on, let me check. They are in from BD, not sure where that is. I'll have to check on VATSIM radar on my phone. There we go. That button is really starting to fail. Available, do that. Parking brake sets. Yeah, I'm good. But ask away. More than happy to answer questions. Need to confirm good engine start. Confirm good engine start. McDo. Atsu. There's the menu. Why haven't you got a customized model made for your stream? Can you hear the? Oh yeah. Can you? I don't know if you can hear my. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear my VPAR. Why haven't you got a customized model made for your stream? If you're talking like a little VTuber model or something, I don't have the money to afford one, and I think my computer would explode if I tried to do it. Oh, you thought you could sneak off and talk to art scammers without me? I know what you mean. Oh, wait, yep, now, wait. I'm with what you mean. Mm, yeah, Okie dokie, what do I need to do? I've got a question for you. Can you hear the ATC? If not, I will quickly add it as a source. Well, I don't have any music running right now, so I will quickly... Properties, I want you to be grabbing from VPilot. Okay. There we go, and I'll just turn that down nicely, and hopefully you will be able to hear that, because I'm not sure if you can hear that or not. How are you, Secret? Okay, seatbelts, no smoking. Predictive wind shear needs to come on. There we go. That up. That to flaps one. That to that. Okie dokie. Let's see if this works now. Easy 19er Victor Hotel requesting taxi. Taxi to Holden Point, Delta 1, runway 24 via Foxtrot. And can you repeat the last taxiway, sorry? Foxtrot and Alpha to Delta 1, runway 24, easy 19er Victor Hotel. There we go. Takeoff config test. Flight control flap. And McDo disagree. Aha. Performance. Ah, I'm taking a flap 2. I thought I was still taking off flap 1. There we go. There we go. Now take off test. Take off test complete. There we go. Taxi lights on. We can shut down the APU. There we go. Quickly open up text. Foxtrot Alpha Delta 1. Awesome. All the way down there. So it's your left, right, and all the way down. Hmm. Go. We can open this up. Cool. Yeah. Yep. Get a move on, shall we? That Ryanair we saw land was in from Budapest. Ah, lovely little flight. About 3 hours. Secret, if you were still here, were you able to hear the air traffic control that time when they gave me taxi clearance? The ADC basically just said taxi Delta 1 to runway 24 via Foxtrot and Alpha. So I'll take it you did not hear that. They should tell me to go over to Unicom soon, so hopefully you can hear that. Mm. Yeah, and that voice was probably the ATC then. That's good, good. Over to 122.8. Thanks for the ATC. Have a wonderful day. Ah, so you can hear them. Awesome. Is it not too loud or is it too quiet or? Okie dokie. So hold them short real quick. Switch on takeoff lights. Wing lights. Beacon should have been on. My bad. When I turn off the lights, there we go. Seems a good balance. Awesome. Laying lights are on. Check right. Check left. Awesome. Right, park and brake off. Bit of power to get us onto the runway. Over to Unicom. Edinburgh traffic, easy 19er, Victor Hotel, lining up runway 24, Edinburgh. Right, let's go. Start the chrono. Power up to 40. Edinburgh traffic, easy 19er, Victor Hotel, taking off runway 24, Greece 3, Charlie departure. And then Manflex plus 67, SRS runway 80 knots. V1, rotate. Positive right gear up. Spoiler disarmed. Rudder neutralized. Off to Bergen we go. There we go, throttle climb. Pitch down. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Edinburgh traffic, easy 19er, Victor Hotel. Airborne passing 2000, climbing 6000, flight level 370 after last call Edinburgh. Pop it onto autopilot, so that way I don't have to worry about that. Coolio. Let's go. Go. Flight plan. Coolio. We will open climb to 370 for fuel burn. Because no air traffic control to tell me otherwise. At least not that I'm aware of. Let me check. Nope, no air traffic control. Alright. Open climb. There we go. Even though QNH is flashing at me, transition in the ATIS was flight level 080, so we'll wait until then to go to standard. Transition. Over to standard. Lights off. Passing 10,000. Seatbelts can come off. And now we're in for a very nice flight. So, well, now that I yoinked that V pilot, so change that to do rename V pilot, and let's get a new source. Audio output, music. I think that's the right source type. Maybe not. No, it's not. Remove. Yes. Add source. Application audio capture. That's the one. We want Chrome. Snacks will be handed out during the climb. We have a nice selection here on EasyJet. You can have pretzels with salt, and peanuts. All for a fee, because we're EasyJet. Now, where is the music? Actually, I need to... Advanced audio properties. Well, if V pilots that, it can be kept on the VOD. Music can be kept on the live, but not the VOD. There's the music one. We'll just turn that down a smidgy-didgy. I'll open up YouTube Music. Hopefully the sim does not have a spasm. We'll go my driving mix. Tell me how that sounds for the music volume. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I have this voice. Hang on. Give me 1 second for that. Secret. Yeah, I can't find a good template for this, so I'm just gonna wing it. Happy Pride Month, secret. Yeah, music volume sounds good? Good. What on earth is it doing? Direct. Asnod. It didn't intercept, and for some reason we're just flying out into the void. Anyway, it's all good. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Good afternoon, and welcome aboard EasyJet 19 Victor Hotel to Bergen. We have just taken off at about 8:00. Sorry, hang on. At about 11:03 in the morning. We expect good weather for this flight, and we welcome you to enjoy the snacks and refreshments on board today. Weather in Bergen today is going to be cloudy with a chance of rain, so I hope you brought your umbrellas for our destination. Thank you, sit back and take care, and we will see you, and we'll be landing shortly in about 50 minutes. Thank you. There you go, how's that? I'm no I'm no real pilot. I I mutter gibberish and hope it sounds okay. Might get an extra direct over to Aberdeen. Aberdeen. There you go. That's good. There we go. Cool. Every day is Pride Day, right? Yeah, every day is Pride Day. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I'll be completely honest with your secret. I don't care much for Pride Month. It's the moon just like a toy balloon. Oh, and I'm just like a couple of tots running across meadows, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. Every day's a karaoke day when I've got Frank Sinatra on. Yeah, everything's solid up there. Recall, normal, sick as. Cause you feel so young. Spring has sprung. Hydrate, everyone. Don't forget to hydrate. Me feel there's songs to be sung, hills to be run, and a full spring to be sprung. Yeah, I can't do that note. That reminds me, I was supposed to make a new redeem, but I forgot what sound it was. Jesus Christ, that one's loud. I wish YouTube Music had a thingy-majooby, watch-me-call-y, so that way it would stay at the same lemon volume. No, there's probably a thing on here for that. Hang on. Uh, uh, ooh, limiter, threshold, release. Hopefully that works a bit better for the audio. Nothing. In theory, secret is somewhere below. Somewhere underneath these clouds lies a secret. Casually taking screenshots. I need to fly in Europe more. Ah, lovely tough. They're damned if I know. Is some of the clouds keep your location a secret? I will find it one of these days. You can't hide forever. What is... You know, I had it all thought out. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get that redeemed. And now I have not a clue what it was. I should have written it down. I knew I should have written it down. Aberdeen, we are going to cross at about 4.3. We want times and weights. No, that's not right. Flight log. We are supposed to be crossing Perth. Perth. Home. Well, the halfway around the world. Aberdeen. Gotta love Aberdeen. 4.4. And we're crossing it just underneath 4.4. That is within the room for error. Well, that can actually stay up because it looks pretty. Yeah, we're gonna cross it at 4.3. I'm sure that's fine. GB right. Thanks, last words. Oh, I remembered what the redeem was. I'm gonna write it down. It's written down. I'm not gonna forget it next time. Might as well max these out. Look how far I'm going. Modney. What's after Modney, eh? Desalved. Flight plan discon... Ah, that's right. I have not selected my arrival. The stream seems to be working smoothly. That's cool. I know, right? I have dropped 0.3% of my frames. I have only dropped 262 frames. Touch wood. So, I am incredibly happy. I was very worried starting it up. What are we landing? 1.7. With the cloud cover, I would like the ILS 1.7. Is our good friends over in Bergen still online? Our good friends over in Bergen are still online. How long will they be online for? Not a clue. They've already been online for nearly an hour and a half. I doubt they'll be online there. Expect ILS run, ILS whiskey, cool. No significant weather. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Yep, I will quite happily take my thingy. ILS. Crafty, Kiki! How are you, Kiki? Welcome back. How was class? We're doing the Modney 2 November arrival. Insert. Beautiful. Uh, I assume this isn't a light game to run, so it's pretty impressive. It is not a light game to run. I don't know if I can bring it up on screen. No personal information. So, if I go to my Chrome tab, go Nitro Sense, boop, oh, this does not like to show. Um, okay, I'll just get rid of that. That is not a happy chappy to show. But no, my CPU is running at 86% usage. My GPU, however, is only running at about 40. And my CPU is 80 degrees. So yeah, it's something. Blah, blah, blah. As you can, what are we looking at? We are leaving the coast of Scotland. Scotland. We are flying over the North Sea, and over there is Norway. More screenshots, because why not? My music is working, and my sim is still cruising at 25 FPS, which is plenty good for me. Pretty boring. I'm happy it ended. I have exam later, but don't really want to attend it, but I need to. I know the feeling. I know the feeling very well, but that's life. Once you get it done, you're all good. Yeah, plane. We love plane. Yeah, there's Bergen, just over 240 nautical miles away. Flying our route, we're doing 295 nautical miles. Everything's all good. Airbus is so easy. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. I can't sing. I run out of breath too fast. Living in a uptown world. Down sweet guy. Here, I'll tell you some fancy stuff. Uh, this is the predictive wind shear and weather radar system. This is what puts these fancy colors here onto the nav display. If on the ground, you have to have it off. Well, when pulling into a gate, you have to have it off because the radiation it emits is joked to give people cancer. This is the radio selection panel. So we're listening to radio 1 and radio 2. radio 1 Unicom, radio 2 guard frequency, radio selection panel, MCDO, otherwise known as the management computer something or other, technical words, flight plan, performance. Any question, I can answer it. That's a lie, I can only answer basics. Overhead panel, I can buy this. And I plan to, when I have money, when I get job. I can also buy this from the people that Clarky has. What is this? A Crafton for streaming. Hello. Hello, Zendo. Actually, that reminds me, I haven't done any of these. I don't think I've got that one set up. Slash. Oh, secret. Uh, I have to wait between them. Okay, I need to start doing that. How are you, Griffin? Good to see you on Twitch. I am very well, Zendo. It's working. I've dropped basically no frames. I've got good FPS. I am over the moon. How are you? Yes, I can buy this stuff if I had money. I can make an actual cockpit. I plan to get this sometime. I can buy throttles, laps and slats, and engine mode. And separately, I can buy this, 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 and this. Plus that. Many things I'd like to spend money on. Good, thanks. That is wonderful to hear. Up, down, girl. I know it's so many controls, isn't it? And in it neat. And I don't touch grass, so I know how to fly this thing pretty well. I could nick one in real life. I mean, what? I never said that. Qantas, if you're watching, I said nothing. And also, these are modeled because I spent an ungodly amount of money on this plane. It's awesome that you know what to do. Thank you, Zendo. It is very nerdy. Oh, company message. What's the company message? McDo menu, Atsu, AOC menu, receive messages, easy ops, no ADC required. Awesome. That would be amazing, taking off with patrol. I know, my current, whatchamacallit joystick is a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. So it's got the little throttle on it, which is good, but it's a bit hard because, in the Airbus, you have to align it to the Flex MCT when taking off, climb when climb and stuff. So it's a bit hard because it doesn't have the notches to lock it into detents. But I will soon have this, and I will not have to worry about that. I'm adding you to my Apocalypse team, Craft. Very good, very good. I can nick planes. So all the buttons on the ceiling, for what? Okie dokie. Let's start from the top. We'll go down in these little panels here. These are the ADIAs. They're like the GPS things. These track how the plane moves and basically speeds and everything via geometry and madness. So they're in navigation mode. Flight control, these are the computers that run the mind of the plane. Evac, these are the evacuation settings, emergency electrical power, self-planetary, ground protective warning systems, or GPWIS. These systems do the, typical, terrain, pull up, that kind of stuff. Recorders, these do the CVR and cockpit voice recorder and stuff, like on the shows you see. Oxygen, self-explanatory. Crew oxygen and passenger oxygen, the ones that fall from the air. Calls, these just, ding the cabin to say, like, we need you, or, prepare for takeoff, etc. Wiper. Then we've got, this is the engine fire, obviously. When there's an engine fire, you push this button, it extinguishes the fire, hopefully. These are the hydraulics. So these control the engine, the hydraulics which are on. Engine fuel pumps and APU fuel pumps and crossfeed, self-explanatory, pumps fuel to the engines. Battery and electrical, so it just tells, external power, auxiliary power unit, engine, generators. This is the so this is like air conditioning, hot and cold, hot air intake pack, which is like the engines filtering and pumping air into the aircraft. Anti-ice, engine and wing anti-ice to protect the plane. Probe and window heat in Airbus, that is automatic. Most things are automatic. Do stop me if you want more explanations on a certain thing. Just, yeah. Cabin pressure, in case it fails. Ditching mode. So if you've seen the movie Sully. Hello, Shadow. Thank you for the lurk. Thanks for popping in. Ditching. So if you've seen the movie Sully or The Miracle on the Hudson, this switch is used for that, as it will seal intakes and everything, so the plane floats for longer. Amazing thing. Lights, strobe, you turn this on once you enter the runway, and you turn it off once you exit it at your destination, or wherever you land. Beacon, this lets people know you have engines running. Wing, lights up the wing. Navigation and logo lights, you turn this on when you enter the aircraft, and the logo light automatically turns off above 10,000 feet. Or transition, I think. Runway turn-off lights, you turn on when landing and taking off. Landing lights, self-explanatory. Taxi and takeoff lights for the nose. APU, auxiliary power unit, provides power to the aircraft for when the engines are not running, as well as provides air conditioning when the engines are not running. Overhead lights, so this ups the lighting up there. This one is for like standby compass lights and everything. Dome light, so that controls the light in the actual cockpit. This does all the lights on there. Seatbelts, no smoking, which on modern planes, well, up to airplanes, is mostly used for technology, so like mobile phones and everything, because smoking was banned on planes. Emergency lights, emergency exit lights, self-explanatory. Up here is a third radio headset thingamadooby, radio selector. Navigation and radio selection panel again. Flight control, this is another system similar to this for the flight computers to control like the ailerons and everything, I'm pretty sure. Isolation valve cuts off the cabin and the cargo hold if in case of a fire in the cargo hold. Cargo smoke test, so obviously fire in the cargo hold. Ventilation is for ventilating the cabin. Manual start for the engines, and wiper. It must be crazy when you see this for the first time as a trainee pilot. It is very mental. When I first got into flight sim, when I first bought flight sim, back in 2020 or 2021, Jesus Christ, that's a while ago, I barely flew it. I barely played it because I was that intimidated by everything. But when I got properly into flight sim start of last year, I actually, thanks to a friend of mine, who I'll shout out. Just need to check that I'm spelling that right. But yes, once I properly got into aviation and flight sim, I watched some tutorials and I learnt the free fly-by-wire A320 first before moving on to the before recently buying the Fenix A320, which is what this is, which cost me about 100 Australian. We might have ATC into Bergen, hard to say. They're still on. Expect whiskey. We need the charts for this, so I'll quickly bring that up. ENBR, okay, November Bravo Romeo. Ground, aerodrome chart, parking chart, start, runway 27. Oh, ILS whiskey for runway 17. Let me quickly pull up this. Like how you remember all this. Yeah. I remember Wiper. Yeah, that's very fair. Is pilot top of your career wish list, Grant? Very much so. I would love to become a pilot. I hope to become a pilot. That's why I'm in uni. Come on, load my chart. I need this thing. I'm gonna refresh chart box. Hope that fixes it. Downloading chart. Downloading chart. There we go. Finally. Rendering chart. Beautiful. 3,000. 2,400. There we go. 2,400. Bring these in. I will become a plane nerd for you, Crafty. Thank you very much, Kiki. But you no need to. You're very much more of the whatchamacallie. You're more of a F1 fan. Plan, bring it into 20 miles. Bring that in. Okay, so we're going down. AFM, Nepal. Yeah, so we can just delete that flight plan and discontinuity, insert. There we go. Beautiful. And then we'll bring it down to 2004. Actually, we'll just bring it down to 3,000. Arc, 160. Bring it down to 3,000. We're all play nerds now. Yeah. The goal secret. I graduate 2028. F1 and MotoGP, but planes can be next. Yeah, planes are awesome. The plan secret. I graduate 2028. After 2028, I'm going to work just any job to save up. Then I'm getting my instructor rating, so then I can teach people how to fly, and hopefully get a job as that. So that way I can be getting my flight hours up because I need them to be hired at an airline. Hopefully by about 2032, 2033, I can apply and get a job at QantasLink, flying the Q400, or well, whatever they have, or whatever I can. And then eventually work my way up to the main airline. That's so far, yeah. That's so fab, yeah. It is very good. I am very excited. Yeah. What's this waypoint? Berup. Berup 3.5, 3.6. See, we've made up our destination information. Next phase, descent. There we go. I'm quickly going to fly here. Yes. Well, Qantas only flies to Paris and London. I'm hoping, because of airline alliances, I might be able to get a job in Europe. But at the same time, I quite like Australia. And because you reset your seniority when you change, uh, 128 knots. What was the thing? So I'll probably just stick here, but I can sign some paperwork and fly in Europe with my private pilot license, which will be nice. Transition level 85. The Barrow for here for a Class C aircraft for a Cat 2 ILS. We'll go 370. 370 feet. We'll go for a full config approach. There we go, that's good. Oh, yeah, certainly going to be a bit rainy into good old Bergen. Meet us in London and come and pick us all up. Yeah, Paris is closer. Paris works? Yeah. That is not for a long time. It's cool seeing all the clouds. Indeed it is. Yeah, if I had to give a guesstimate on when I might be flying to Europe with Qantas, if ever, it might not be till the 2040s or 50s, as that's the senior routes on the airline. Yeah, who knows? Maybe by the time I have that seniority, they will be flying to Prague. The nice thing about being, if I do get a job for Qantas, I get employee discount for flights, so I can visit a lot easier. Crafty can put in a word with Qantas for you, Kiki. Yes. Hey, secret. You're gonna hate this. There's no U. Quantas. Quebec Alpha November Tango Alpha uniform. Not uniform, sorry, Sierra. Yep. It stands for Queensland and Northern Territory Air Service. I've just realized 2040 is only 14 years old. Zendo, shush. No, you're not allowed to make me feel old. I know I'm still young and I'm still in my teens, but still, younger me would not believe you if you told me that. Yeah, yeah, it's weird because it's an acronym. Your brain automatically adds in the U because it's a Q at the start, but no, it's an acronym. Older me doesn't believe it though. Yeah, yeah. Mm, cool. Here. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We've begun our descent into Bergen from flight level 390. We should be landing in about 17 minutes. The weather in Bergen is a lovely 20 degrees and cloudy, though rain is expected in the next few hours. I hope you have enjoyed our flight with us, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you. How's that? Uh, Crafty boy will be in his 30s when he comes to pick us up with his private jet. I'm gonna be 32. Yeah, in 2040, I will be the same age Clark is now, 34. I'll consider myself lucky if I can land a job with Qantas before I'm 30. I'll consider myself lucky. Ground in whatchamacallit in Bergen is 121.990.5. There we go. And we're descending into the mess. Way to go. A short time to get there. We spent us watch old bandit run. Well, when you were 2 years older than me. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get this arrival performance in. Fly meta. There we go. That is 120 at 8. 20 degrees. Weird. 9. That is supposed to be 17 according to meta. Landing weight is 3.2 on board. 0 fuel weight is performance in it. Next page. 0 fuel weight is 57.2, so 60.4 about. 60.4. There we go. Auto brake, manual landing, flap full, auto throttle on. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's well within means. Oh yeah, clouds. Yeah. What they say can't be done. A long way to go. A short time to get there. These cannot even hear the simulator. There you go. You might be able to hear it a little bit now. That should be good. Weirdly, it's louder in the cabin, so I'll just turn that down a bit. In the cabin, yeah. There we go. That should do something. There we go. Let's do a quick radio call, still on Unicom. Bergen traffic, easy, 19 Victor Hotel, descending 04,000 on the Modney 2 November arrival, Bergen. Oh, since days leaving you. Lovely, Woodmac. Lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Oh, no, no, you can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Love Fleetwood. Half this playlist is Fleetwood with some modern talking, Hall and Oates mixed in, and a few other songs from a few other uh, artists, but a lot of Fleetwood. Oh, and ABBA. ABBA. There's also a decent bit of ABBA. Me tell me lies. Seeing as we're just saying, clouds will apply seatbelt sign. Tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. You can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Turn the page. Be afraid just a day or two. Do not close my eyes. Are you streaming regularly, Crafton? Well, about that, I've been thinking about that. So, my computer is happy to stream. Like, I am not, I've dropped 262 frames out of this entire stream, 0.2%. I have decent FPS. I've got my overlay, sub goal, chat, and everything, and I've even got music going. So I am over the moon. Great turnout for a return stream, by the way. Thank you, everyone who is here. Love you all. Yeah, I with how because I've got uni break, I'm not going to be streaming on weekends. I don't think because family's here. Well, my brother's home tonight because his car's in the shop, and they're being wankers about it. Uh, my current plan Monday or Monday I had an exam, so I wasn't really feeling up to it, and yesterday I had a big day. But my thought is maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe a Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling. I want to get into streaming decently often. Nothing too extreme, just short flights like this where it's about an hour flight. I did start a bit later than I wanted, but meh. What time did I start? Hour 20 ago. 8:30. 7:30 is when I started. Actually, no, that's not too bad, 7:30. So yeah, I might start streaming 7:30 my time and stream till about 9:30. So that's 2 hours, half hour on ground each way, or well, not even that. So yeah, Monday through Thursdays maybe. Monday is a definite. Yeah, yeah, actually, yeah, yeah. I will. I will lock it in now. I will stream Mondays through Thursdays. Fridays don't work because my brother's home on a Friday usually. Well, every second Friday. But yeah. And with it being uni break, I could do some longer streams. But I've got my one last lecture tomorrow, then two quiz kind of things. But then I'm good. I'm hoping to start streaming in a couple of weeks too. Ooh, ooh, you are. Yoink. What did I say? What do you mean clip it? What did I say? What, I don't even know what I said. What did I say? It's P super yeah. Oh yeah, 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 hang on. It is tag cloudy. Wee. Yes, yes. Don't worry. I mean, after stream. If I have time after stream, I will pop le uh I'll pop the schedule into Twitch. So he's good. So it's proper. Flying into the belly of the beast, yes. I should check if Edinburgh ground is still on. Edinburgh's ground's still on with a 7-3 on the ground. And another 7. No, that 7-3 is going to a different place. So yeah, we should have ATC on the ground, which will be nice. I mean, we'll only be asking for taxi to the gate, but yeah, still not too bad. Better than nothing. Oh, I see some Norway. You open your eye. Hydrate, everyone. No one goes thirsty on my watch. There we go, and she'd be right. 10,000 just for. Yeah. Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. Yep, there we go, hydrate. Could you hear that alright? I think I might need to turn it up a little. It was a bit quiet. Since we're passing that, we're a bit high on profile now. It's a bit annoying. But since we're passing 10,000, we will pop this on so we have one last thing to worry about on approach. More drag. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Whoopsie daisy. I wanted this. There we go. Was a little quiet, yes. Yes, I will have to fiddle with that in Twitch settings. Yeah, actually, I'll write that down because my dumbass will forget it. Whatchamacallit? Vodka martini full up. There we go. Thank you, Kiki. We will decrease to 10 miles on that. Transition over to this, which is 0999. Yeah, I know they mismatched, you knob. I can't do it fast. No. There we go. Thank you, Kiki. Ads in 3 minutes. Sorry for anyone. Well, sorry for people that will have to deal with that. I've got them set to not too often, not for too long. I think it's an ad break every half hour at 30 seconds, if I'm remembering correctly. Actually, how long till I land? Currently 11 minutes, so we are fine if that ad plays now. Coolio. you out. I could dance with your baby, you're a little maybe. Does your mother know that you're out? It's easy, take it easy, so go. Does your mind go? Does your mother know? Let's check the radar on my phone. Yep, nothing. Meta still seems right. Coolly cool. To be searching for that kind of fun. Another one. This is why I fly into Bergen. Doesn't matter what plane, doesn't matter what livery. 'Cause I'm not a huge fan of the EasyJet livery. But yeah, beautiful. I was supposed to install a freeware upgrade to Bergen Airport before I open the sim tonight, but I forgot. But from what I remember from the last 2 times I've flown here, it's not the worst. Glad you're out. Easy to easy track, go. There's a way to go. Does your mother know? That should roughly be the airport over there, I think. If I'm remembering Norway, I think. Maybe not. Maybe that's the airport. I honestly could not tell you. It's been a hot minute since I last flew in here. Maybe it's somewhere over there. I can't remember. The view looks great from up here. Absolutely. And would you believe it? This isn't even high graphics. This is like medium to medium low. Oh, there we go. Quickly pop into the outside view to get a picture. 5,000. Coolly, coolly. Quickly up that, check that. Yeah, that's on the center line. Coolio. Auto brakes can be low. I would like. What was I was gonna do? Couldn't tell you. Brain, I like the brain. It's a bit bright, isn't it? There we go. Ah, check the chart for the go-around altitude. Missed approach, climb on track 170 when passing 2007. Proceed on a radial 170. Foxtrot Lima Sierra to Unzil while continuing climb to 3000. To Unzil heading climb to 3000. Okay, cool. So when you plan to end, I have the exam in a few minutes. You think you'll be streaming in after I land, I will be ending off. So about another 15 minutes maybe is how long I'm going for. VOD will be on uh YouTube tomorrow night ish. If you really want to watch like the last few minutes, but no biggie. I'll be landing, shutting down, and deboarding, and probably raiding Clark. I mean, I've got another friend who's live, who's doing flight sim. Choices, choices. I think you have to raid into Clark as well. It's Clarky. Gotta annoy him. Also, best of luck in the exam. I know you've got it. Pretty sure he's not going to crash. Oh, well, we'll see. The bar at the top that tracks my landing rate, so we will see. Uh, Field is in sight. That is the field there. Okay, 3,000. Weather has cleared up nicely. I could do the visual, but no need. Localizer armed. Landing system. There we go. Localizer armed. Localizer captured. Uh, Bergen traffic. Easy 190 Victor Hotel. 10-mile final runway 17 Bergen. Localizer established. Never mind, that's not the airport. I could have sworn that would have been the airport. Apparently, blimmin' not. Approach mode activated. Never mind. I'll quite happily take the ILS. God damn. Yeah, I hate Benningen and Rodock. Or that's a big 10-4 rubber duck. Hello, Lanto. How are you, mate? We will drop flaps 1. We will extend speed brakes. We will drop landing gear for extra drag. Hello, Lanto. How are you, mate? It's good to see you. Yeah. Good, thanks. That's wonderful to hear. Gear signs are on. Laps just need to become full. Laps 2. 3 green. Good. Don't play with your flaps on stream. Uh, these flaps, mate. These flaps here. Thank you. Oh, that's a swole right at the end of the runway. Great. We might do a go around, depending on how this goes. Full flaps, there we go. We're just slowing down. Okay, need to go to an exam. Thank you for the stream, Crafty. Miss you already. Miss you, Kiki. I hope you do the best you can on the exam. You have got this. Okie dokie. Autopilot off. Clear that. Flight plan. Sorry, F4. There we go. A little bit. Maintain glide. There we go. Slight crosswind from the left. So we'll slightly angle into it. There we go. A bit high on glide now. We'll just push that nose down and keep sliding to the left. There we go. Go. There we go. Bit low on glide now, but still got 1 white, which is fine. 2 whites, there we go. Good on the pappies. 100 above, continuing. Well, there we go. Continue. Flare. There we go. Oh, goodness. Going a bit off the side. There we go. Center line. There we go. $80 knots, reverse off. There we go. Stop there. Bergen traffic, easy 19 Victor Hotel, vacated runway 17. Quickly pull up the chart, aerodrome chart, rendering chart. There we go. We are at taxiway Bravo, I believe. Oh no, that's wrong. Airport. Aerodrome chart. There we go. Downloading chart. Come on, move it. Yeah. Oh no, that doesn't cover us. Never mind. Let's refresh. Chart. Come on. Downloading chart. There we go. It's actually downloading now. 1 second and I'll check chat. Sorry. We are vacated at that's the wrong. No, that is right. So we're exited at Alpha 8. We go over to doo-doo-doo. What time is it in Bergen? I have not a clue. Just tell me what time it is. Local time is 1 afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon, Bergen. Ground. Easy 19 Victor Hotel exited runway 17 at Alpha 8, requesting taxi to gate.
Easy 19 Victor Hotel, welcome to Bergen. Taxi to stand 24 via Yankee Golf and Mike.
Stand 24 Yankee Golf Mike. Easy 19 Victor Hotel. Let's pull the charts up again. We are going to the parking chart. We are going to stand 2-4, which is that one over there. And we're doing it by Yankee Golf Mike. 2-4. That one there. Okay, cool. 1 second, guys. I've still got that going. Whoopsie. Select from map. 2-4. Select. No, follow me. We'll do aviator, thank you. Okie dokie. There we go. That. Down to that. Strobe can come off. Wing can come off. APU can start. Flaps up. That down. APU start. Predictive wind shear off. Parking brake released. Apply some power. There we go. So about an hour 10 in the air. I call that good. So it's just take the left here, take the right, and then the left side. There we go. Cool. And the weather has cleared up. Ain't that just dandy? Must be a slight incline on this taxiway. Okay, APU is available. APU bleed. We're taking a right and then 2 lefts. So we will turn, after this turn, we'll shut off the left engine. Is this the right lane? Yes, it is in fact the right lane right here. So we'll shut off that left engine now. And we will slow down decently. Taxi light can come off. Oh, goodness me, don't stop. Here we go. Let's quickly bring up the power to get moving a bit faster. There we go. We probably need to go a bit more to the right. Oh, that's the wrong button. Of course, GSX wants to be funky and have me taxi through a jet bridge. Yeah, that's good. Ah, yes. GSX. I would love to cut it if you didn't taxi me into a GSX. Thank you for the smooth flight, Captain. My pleasure. You parked a bit too far in skew. Yeah, whatever. Now, which side are you going to do that to? Are you gonna... GSX, what are you doing? Request people. I don't want you to connect on that side. No. Bad GSX. Bad GSX. Restart caudal. Stop whatever you're doing. No. No. Toggle jetway. Keyboard. Toggle jetway. I would like that door to be the one that you use. Thank you. Let's do toggle jetway. You're just gonna... Fine, fine. Have it your way, game. Yep. Have it your way. I'm gonna ignore you. Oh, you can be unlocked. APU bleed is on. Goody goody. Yeah, fine. Quest deboarding. There you go. Cool. Company message. Do. Answer. AOC menu. Open after cargo. Well, you need to know where to go to. Why don't you go where question sits? Putting on the Ritz. Which panel? See. There you go. Heavy blue, cool, yep. Open forward cargo, yep. Other than the bulked jetway, GSX is actually really nice to have because it gives you all these nice, well, pretty things. Bit annoying, but anyway. But on that note, jeez, why is that spot? But on that note, everything is good. Got down the ADRUs. Clear you. Set you back down. Set you back down to that. Constraints off. They can come off. Deselect this. And we can stop squawking mode Charlie. Okie dokie. Well, other than a wee bit of, tidying up top, which, I mean, I can kind of just crew supply off, seatbelt signs off, B can come off, E's can come off. Yeah, other than a few switches up there, I'm done. So we'll finish off the oh, I didn't say how much I landed. 266 feet per minute. That is one of my better landings. That was very nice. Complete flight. There we go. Well, let's check the phone for people to raid. Clark's gone for lunch, hasn't he? I can almost guarantee it. Feel it in my bones. Thank you for the lovely chilled stream, Crafty. My pleasure. Always happy to do it. Probably again tomorrow. Hopefully. Well, as that's invalid choose name Clockwise Game. What do you mean at Flash Raid at Clockwise Games? But we'll remove the at. There we go. I will see you all over in Clarky's whatchamacallit, Clarky's stream. Take care.